In this video, we'll try to understand how to draw cam profile in case of knife edge follower. So let us start with the problem statement. A cam with a minimum radius of 50 mm rotating clockwise with a uniform speed is required to give a knife edge follower the following motion: to move outward through 40 mm during 100-degree rotation of the cam, to dwell for the next 80-degree of cam rotation, to return to its starting position during next 90-degree, and to dwell for the rest period of cam rotation. Now we have to draw the cam profile when the line of stroke of the follower passes through the center of the camshaft, and it is given that outstroke and return stroke takes place with uniform acceleration and retardation. Now here the angles which are given over here, they are typical. So for example, if you concentrate on this theta outstroke, it is given as 100-degree, whereas return stroke is given as 90-degree. So you have to be very careful while choosing the scale. So the data which is given over here is theta O is 100-degree with uniform acceleration and retardation. Outstroke dwell is 80-degree. Return stroke is 90-degree with uniform acceleration and retardation. Return dwell is 360 minus the summation of these three angles. So it is 360 minus 100 plus 80 plus 90, that is 90-degree. And lift or stroke of the follower is 40 mm and it is knife edge follower. Now the scale that we'll choose over here is on x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 degree of cam rotation. So outstroke is of 100 degree, so 100 divided by 20, so that is 5 centimeter. Outstroke dwell is 80 degree, so 80 divided by 20, that is 4 centimeter. Return stroke is of 90 degree, so 90 divided by 20, that is 4.5 centimeter, and return dwell is 90 divided by 20, that is 4.5 centimeter. Now on y-axis the scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm of lift of the follower. So lift of the follower is given as 40 mm, so 40 divided by 10, so it is nothing but 4 centimeter. So we can say that outstroke we have to draw with 5 centimeter, outstroke dwell with 4 centimeter, return stroke 4.5 centimeter, and return dwell 4.5 centimeter. Now if you want to divide this, then 5 centimeter we have to divide into 6 parts, and a return stroke, that is 4.5 centimeter, that also we have to divide into 6 parts. So that is the critical part in this particular example. So total length is of 18 centimeter, that is outstroke 5 plus 4 plus 4.5 plus 4.5, that total length is 18 centimeter. Then the lift of the follower is 4 centimeter, so that we have drawn. Now continue with the vertical lines till the end and complete the diagram. Now we have to divide the outstroke, which is of 5 centimeter, so this length is 5 centimeter. Then dwell, outstroke dwell is 4 centimeter, this is 4.5 centimeter, and this is 4.5 centimeter. Now we have to divide this 5 centimeter length into 6 equal parts. Draw a line segment over here of any length and divide it into 6 parts. So as you can see, we have drawn a line segment of 6 centimeter and we have divided into 6 equal parts. Now join the end of this particular with the other end of the line segment. So this is the starting and this is the end point of this line segment. So join this correct in this particular fashion. Now draw a line parallel to this line from all these points. So as you can see, now we'll draw a line parallel to this. So we can draw the line parallel to this. Wherever it intersects over here at these points, correct, these are nothing but the 6 equal points that we have obtained of the 5 centimeter length. So you can see these are the 6 equal points, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Again this 4 centimeter also we have to divide it into 6 equal parts. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now select this third line. Again draw a line segment of any length and divide it into 6 equal parts like this. Join the other end with this particular end as shown by this line, red line, correct? And now draw a line parallel to this red line on this third vertical line. So that line we have to divide into 6 equal parts. Now you can see that particular line also we have divided into 6 equal parts. So you can see, so we have converted the given particular segment of 4 centimeter into 6 equal parts. Now join this diagonal. So theta O is 100 degree, theta OD is 80 degree, theta return stroke is 90 degree, theta return dwell is 90 degree. Now join this diagonal which will be passing through 3, because we are using uniform acceleration and retardation motion. So join this particular rays like this. Now you can see this 0 to 1 line will intersect this vertical line at this point. This 0 to 2 line will intersect this vertical line at this point. Then this 0 to 3 line will already intersecting at the same point, correct, and so on. So this point and these points are the intersection of 4, 5 and 6. So locate these points like this, and now draw a smooth curve passing through this particular point. So this is the uniform acceleration and retardation for the outstroke. This is the dwell period. Now we have to divide this segment, which is of 4.5 centimeter, into 6 equal parts. So again the procedure will remain the same. We'll draw a 6 centimeter line, suppose, divide it into 6 equal parts. As you can see, join the end with the lines like this and draw a line parallel to this line, correct. So we have to draw a line parallel to this line. So join this and draw a line parallel to this line through the points which are there, correct. So you can see now we have obtained 6 equal parts over here. So these are the 6 equal parts of the 4.5 centimeter length. Again, now you can project the same points over here, because the motion is uniform acceleration and retardation. This third point is already the midpoint, correct, that we can directly obtain by joining this diagonal, or you can transfer that particular point also. Now draw the vertical lines as shown over here. Now join this diagonal, and you can join the other lines like this, other points like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the same parts we have transferred over here. Now the 7th line will intersect this ray over here. This 8th line, vertical line, will intersect this ray over here, and so on. Now draw a smooth curve passing through this, correct, so that you will get a uniform acceleration and retardation motion during the return stroke of the follower. Now using this, we have to draw the cam profile. Now the distances which are important for us are 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E, 6F, 7, we can say that 7G, 8H, 9I, 10J, 11K. These are the important distances for us while drawing the cam profile. So measure these distances. So you can measure the distance. Suppose we want to measure this 1A, then we'll measure 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E and 6F. So you can measure this distance. This distance is this particular. You can draw a line over here like this. So it will be around 0.3 centimeter. Similarly, you can measure the distance. We can draw a line from this, correct, like this. Okay, so this is around 0.8 centimeter. Then this is already 2 centimeter that we know. Then this is around 3.1 centimeter. Then this is around 3.8 centimeter. As you can see this line, so this is 3 and this is 3.8, around 3. And 6F already we know that it is of 4 centimeter. So same way we have to measure this 6F, 7G, 8H, 9I, 10J, 11K, and those distances we have to transfer on the cam profile for drawing the cam profile. So if you measure this 6F will also be same, 7G will also be around 3.8, then this is 3.3, then this is 9I is 2, then this is 0.8 and this is 0.3, around 0.3. So these distances you can measure and you can easily draw the cam profile. Now for drawing the cam profile, first we'll draw the base circle, which is of 5 centimeter diameter. So we'll measure the 5 centimeter and we'll draw the base circle So minimum radius of the cam is given as 5 centimeter. So we'll start with our procedure of marking the angles over here. So the circle is drawn, then we'll draw a vertical center line over here, then horizontal center line, and so on. You can easily draw the horizontal center line also. And now we'll mark the angles. Now the most important part over here is that, so first thing is that from vertical up to 100 degree it is outstroke, then the remaining 80 degree it is the outstroke dwell, then next 90 degree is for the return stroke, and then next 90 degree is for the return dwell. So now this first outstroke theta O is 100 degree, as we can see over here. We have marked that particular point over here. So if you see, this is the point which we have already marked over here. Now we have to divide that particular into 6 equal parts. So 100 divided by 6, so that comes out to be 16.66. So we have to mark the angles of 16.66 so that it can divide this 100 degree into 6 equal parts. So first point we have mark of 16.66 approximately. So 16.66 plus 16.66 around 32 or 33, that value comes out to be. So that point also will be marking over here. Then next one will be around 50 degree. So that point we have marked. So we have to divide this 100 degree into 6 equal parts. Then next one will be around 66.6, correct, like that. So all these values we have already plotted over here. Then next one will be 83.3 or in that particular fashion. So mark that point over here. Then now we have to divide the return stroke which is of 90 degree. So this is the 90 degree that we have to divide into 6 equal parts. So 90 divided by 6, that is 15 degree. So you can see we have marked the angles of 15 degree over here. So this is 15, 30, 45, 60, 75 and so on. Now join these lines. So in this way we have to divide the outstroke and return stroke into 6 equal parts as shown over here in the procedure. So we'll continue the same procedure over here. The next step is important. We have to mark the 1A distance which is of 0.3 centimeter, then 2B distance which is of 0.8 centimeter, then 3C distance which is of 2 centimeter and so on these lines. So join these lines, correct, which we are the return stroke which we have divided into 6 equal parts. So all these rays, they are important for us. Now you can mark the distance of 0.3 over here like this. Then these are all approximate distances. Then this is 0.8 distance which we have marked on the same ray. Then you can have the distance of 0.2 2 centimeter which we are having on this line and so on. So in this way we can mark the distances on the respective rays which we have drawn. So next one will be of the 3.1 centimeter, then next one will be of the 3.8 centimeter and so on. So all these distances you can, the same way, similarly for the return stroke also we can mark the distances. So this will be of 2 centimeter, then 0.8 and 0.3. So as you can see over here, so this is the outstroke which is of, this is the outstroke which is of 100 degree, 100 divided by 6, that is 16.66. Then this is 80 degree outstroke dwell, and this is 90 degree, 90 divided by 6, that is 15 degree. So this is 16.666, these lines which the procedure already we have seen. Then this is the return stroke of 90 degree, 90 divided by 6, so these angles they are of the 15 degree, which also already we have seen. Now this is 0.3 centimeter, then 0.8 centimeter, 2 centimeter, then 3.1 centimeter, 3.8 centimeter, then 4 centimeter. Similarly 4 centimeter, then 3.8 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 0.8 and 0.3 centimeter. So this procedure already we have seen. Now we have to draw a smooth curve passing through this line. So this is outstroke from 0 to 6, and this is from 6 to 12, it is the return stroke. Now the distance 1a, as we have seen, it is 0.3, 2b 0.8, 3c 2, 4d 3.1, this is 3.8, and this 6f is 4. Similarly 6f is 4, this is 3.8, 3, 2, then 0.8 and 0.3 and so on. Whatever the distances that will get, you have to mark over here. And now we'll draw a smooth curve which is passing through this. This is the outstroke, then outstroke dwell, return stroke and return stroke dwell. This is the minimum circle or base circle. Then this is the cam profile. This, please remember that is cam profile is, this circle is also the part of the cam profile. This red part as well as this curve part, correct, of the base circle is also the part of cam profile. So in this way we can draw a cam profile in case of knife edge follower. Thank you very much for watching.